Stop the zombie outbreak! But why, when it's so much fun? Okay, let's talk about 3 zombie cards coming to snap packs and what they do, but first, who are the zombie Avengers? Well, in the comics, the zombie outbreak started with a zombified sentry arriving on Earth. The Avengers responded to the threat and ironically made things so much worse, because once they got infected, the outbreak spread all over Earth in less than 24 hours. Colonel America, Giant Man Hank Pym, and Power Man Luke Cage were a part of that first wave of superhero infections. They ultimately gained the power cosmic after eating Silver Surfer and Galactus and spread the zombie plague all across the cosmos. They never really explained why Steve Rogers got promoted to Colonel in this reality, but he ultimately has his brain ripped out by the Red Skull and then transplanted into the body of Black Panther's deceased son, and he fights alongside the remaining survivors of that Earth. Another of the zombies that eventually turned good, Power Man, also gets his hunger under control, but he was ultimately killed and his brain used as a trophy in Avengers Tower. Meanwhile, Giant Man, aka Hank Pym, he was more interested in spreading the hunger. Ultimately though, he is killed by Sandman and the multiversal outbreak is contained in a time loop. In Marvel Snap, Colonel America is a 3/3 with the ability Ongoing. Your other cards here have +1 power for each turn you've discarded a card. So technically, if you start discarding from turn 1 like with Blade, that's +6 power per card in his lane, and if you fill that lane, that's +18 power, which is kinda nuts, but also very optimistic. You're more likely to discard like 3 or 4 turns per game. Still, it has the potential to drop some heavy numbers, okay? And if you're playing the discard archetype alongside Collector, Morbius, Dracula, Bullseye, and Swarm, this could be pretty crazy. Meanwhile, Zombie Power Man is a 2/4 with the ability End of Turn. If you're winning here, discard the leftmost card from your hand. So he's gonna support Colonel America by enabling your discard as long as you're winning Power Man's lane, and Colonel America can help Power Man do that. As you discard, Colonel America's buff gets bigger, right? My only concern here is discarding stuff you actually want. Like outside of Agatha, you don't know what you're gonna get in the leftmost spot in your hand. And if you get a bad opening draw, you could end up with important cards on the left that you don't want to discard, like Colonel America himself. So yeah, it feels a bit awkward to me, unless you're building something where it's mostly cards you want to discard on purpose, like Scorn, Swarm, X-23, Wolverine, and Proxima. But yeah, I still think he requires too much to be effective. And finally, Zombie Giant Man. He's a 5/3. On reveal, Horde +1, then this gains power equal to your zombie horde. So he clearly synergizes with Zombie Scarlet Witch. Ideally, you've been pumping up your zombie horde by playing Kitty Pryde, spells, and cards that move onto Zombie Wanda's lane, so he's only a must-get if you intend to go all in on the Horde cards this season. Shadow King's gonna be pretty clutch. Not only can he counter the Horde, he can also reset Zombie Giant Man's power and